wants to double check. Today we'll be learning about how to make our files move, how to add a little light to our files by animating them. So doing this is simple. We can do our design with any other tool that we have. Then after doing the design with any other tool that we have, then we move it to another software which you see in the video. So after that, then add animations to it. Okay. So please do subscribe, like, and comment below so that you motivate us to also make more videos like this. Okay. Without talking much, let's just get into the video.
Okay, so back to another tutorial. So with this tutorial, we are trying to add some small animations to our design without going through any stress. Okay, so this one without the knowledge of After Effects or maybe any small animation in Photoshop or anything. If you don't have any knowledge about those things, you can just use Canva and your design tool. Okay, so whatever design tool that you're working with, so if you're using a software that is Photoshop, you're using CorelDRAW, you're using Illustrator, you're using InDesign, any that you're using. So that's it, right? So this is mine. Okay, so I designed this flyer with CorelDRAW, and right now I want to add some little bit of animation to it. Okay, so that it will be appealing to the eye on social media and all those stuff. That's the idea. So with this, I'll save my work as a PDF. So I'll go to the top here, to the file section, and I'll export it as a PDF, right? So in whatever software that you are using, you export it as a PDF, okay? So let's export this as a PDF. So select PDF. I select light delivery. That's the name I give it to it. Okay, then I will come here and I'll save. So it's my current page that I want to save, and okay, yes, everything is okay. Yeah. So that's the first step. The first step is for you to export it as a PDF or yeah. So let's move on to the next step. Okay, so the next step you'll be using that's uh Canva, right? So let me open my Canva, right? So I've already logged in into Canva. As you can see, I've already logged into Canva. So what I'll do is go to the project column where I have my project. I did some few editing like projects on some few flyers. So like the ones we need, yeah, those are the ones I did, and I'm coming to add this also. So let's do that. So when you come to this column, that means you're coming to create a new project for your own self. So you go to new project, then you upload your project that you have. So I want to upload the file that I have, the one that I saved. So you locate it at wherever you're saving it to, any wherever folder that you saved it in, you locate for it. So mostly I save my files in work. So I have my files here. Then I'll locate it. It's taking time to load. I'll locate it. Yeah, so it's here. So I'll locate that. Then I deliver and I'll open it here. So it will take some time to load your file. So after loading your file, you can now click on your file and start working on it. Okay. So I have my file here. Hope you can see that. So now let's click on it. Go to open another tab, or when you are using the software, it will open another dialog or anything, but it will open another page. Sometimes the software it reloads itself, so I hardly use the software like, like the one on the desktop. I love the web app compared to. the other one. Okay, so this is what it has done, right? So it has gone through my work and it has taken some portions out which are vital, and some you can see that it has changed some other stuff the way I don't want it to be. So looking at it this way, looking at it this way, here is the logo, and beneath the logo we had delivery. So Elite delivery is beneath, and here it seems like we had an image here, and now the image is not there. Okay, so this is okay, this is fine, right? Then this one also it affects this side. If you can see, it has affected this side. Yeah, so you have to go back to your design and work on that. If you don't want to face all this, then that means what you need to do is you should change your font to a font that can be accessed here on Canva. All right. So because you don't have much time, I'm just telling you that so that you know. Okay. So let me just try and um, correct that. So I'm zooming in to correct that. Okay. So we have light delivery, and this side I want to reduce the size of it, so it's reducing. Yeah, yeah, so I think that size is doing okay, and I hit on enter, and I have even forgotten how the logo even looks like, really. So let me just check. Okay, the delivery is light. um, so you just I just get the idea of this. Okay. Alright, so that means when you are doing it, make sure that you make your logo, you make it in a vector way, like you convert it to a vector way that it shouldn't be a text. Okay, with that one, I think be on the safer side. Right. So let's try this. Let's zoom out. I had an image here which is not popping out, then that means it won't show when doing stuff. So I have to take that out. I want to select this image. Let me see that. Is that it? Okay. Then I delete that up. It's affecting, so that means it has been grouped together with it. So the system itself, it checks and renders everything in its own way so that it can form its own design. That's why most of the designs here are being simplified. This one is like a bit complicated because it has to be in the various layers and they are not in that over here. So I'm losing some details over here also. Let me just undo and undo that. Okay, so let's just make it elite. I think if you do it that way, it will be better. So let's just cancel the delivery. So the delivery, I'm canceling that, and we have only elite. And let's leave this side like that. Okay, so after doing all those stuff, now the animation part. Okay, that's the main purpose why we are here. So the animation part, so back in your design you can work on this side to get rid of this. I don't know why it's giving me this, but you can work on it. Okay, so to get animation, we just come to the top here and click on animate. Simple as that. So when you click on animate, we have combination, we have, so let me just hover over it and you see what I'm talking about. Hope you can see that. So when I hover over it, you can see that it has just animated my work for me without me going through any stress. But you can adjust this stuff. Sometimes you need to reduce the size of the fonts or some other stuff, and so that it will work for you perfectly. Okay. Okay. So that's that. So let's just try and add an animation to our work. So we go to animate. Sorry, I have to select. I didn't show you that you have to select the page itself. So here, like on top here, then you go to animate. Then you animate the whole thing together. Now you can animate individual stuffs in there by clicking on them and animating them. Okay, so as you can see, if I hover over it, it gives me different types of animation I can use. So you can see that also. So you can do your custom designs. Let me close this thing. And zoom out a little bit. Okay, so you can do your own custom design somewhere else and just come here and add animation to it easily, like your custom flyer anywhere, and add animation to it easily. So I have that, I have this one. I think this is also nice. It's basic, but it's nice. Ah, and we have this, different types. So you can just give a nice look to whatever you design, and you see that it's very nice. This I don't like that. I just don't like it. Okay, so I think I like the basic side and the combination side. Okay, so you select one of them. That's all. So let's just complete one. I feel like I like this one, so let me select basic. Okay, if you want to um, add or remove some stuffs, then that means you have to go with the plan of Canva. So that means you have to go with a premium Canva account, not a free version. So to change the speed and all those stuffs, that means you have to pay for Canva. But without paying for Canva, I think this is pretty good. Like it's good. You didn't pay for this and you did this in just a couple of minutes. It's good. So when you are done with it, then you can now save your animated flyer. So you go to share, then go to download. When you go to download, you can only export this quality. Like I mean here, this quality, you can send it to this side. Immediately you move it an inch, that means they will charge you for that. I mean, you have to pay a premium package for that before you can shift it to this side, right? And before you can even change the format that it's in. I mean, this one, it's something like a video, so I prefer this or a GIF, yeah. But if you want it in SVG, I don't think so. So that's it. Let me just save it and play it off. So I'm saving it as a video and download. I'm saving it and the saving is downloading right as a video so that we use on whatever platform we want to use it on. So we mostly do this on square flyers which are being shared on social media. Okay, but this is just an example. Okay, all right, let's just wait for the download to finish and open it, see what actually we have in there and how it actually looks like. Okay, so it's done downloading, so click here if the download hasn't started. I'm still waiting for the download. Okay, I've gotten a prompt on my other screen that's downloading. So it's downloading and we've gotten that. So basically this is an easy thing to do. You can do this and you can even actually make money from this. can just create a little flyer, just a small flyer, and you add a little animation, little touch to it, and increase your price rate. And I'm very sure that someone will surely pay a huge amount for that. I'm just waiting for a video. Okay, so I've seen the video and it's downloaded. So let me play it so that we see what we have there. So I've clicked on it and that's what we have. Hope you can see it. So if you can see, let me play it again, and that's it. Let me just put it on repeat. On repeat. So I think this is nice. This is nice. It's nice. So you can add it to your works and move along with it. Okay. Thank you guys for watching again and see you in another tutorial. Stay safe. Okay.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of this video once more. And thank you for watching and thank you for spending some time with me. Hope you've learned something from this video and hope you pass it alongside with this video. Okay? So please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't and also like and comment below if you haven't. Okay? So thank you very much and see you again. Peace.